Did you know that your cat might be begging for your attention in a much clearer way than you think? If you've ever noticed your feline doing certain behaviors, stay tuned, because today I'm going to reveal what's really behind those gestures. If you're passionate about your kitty and want to better understand what they're trying to tell you, stick with me until the end, because this video is going to surprise you. And of course, if you're not subscribed yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any amazing content about the feline world. Ready? Let's go. Anyone who has a cat knows they're true masters of communication. But unlike dogs, who bark, jump, and wag their tails non-stop, cats are way more subtle. They express themselves in quiet, almost mysterious ways, as if they had their own secret language. And honestly, they kind of do. The thing is, we often just need to pay a little more attention to really start understanding what they're trying to say. Every movement, every meow, every gesture carries a message. And there's one behavior in particular that's super common. You've probably seen your cat doing this many times, but most cat parents don't even realize what it truly means. I'm talking about that moment when your cat slowly walks up to you with that adorable little face and just gently presses their head against you. Maybe it's your hand, your face, your lap, or even your legs while you're busy doing something else. It might seem like a simple, even automatic gesture, but it's so much more than that. This head-bumping behavior is actually a silent cry for attention, affection, and connection. It's a subtle, loving way for your cat to say, "Hey, I am here. Notice me. Love me." It's like a feline hug, a deep expression of trust and bonding. And guess what? This gesture even has a name. It's called headbunting. In the feline world, this is a way of marking you with their scent using the glands on their head. It's their way of saying you belong to them, or rather, that you're part of their family. It's a sign of affection, but also of deep connection, a quiet gift only cats know how to give. So next time your kitty presses their head against you, don't brush it off. Give them a gentle pet, talk to them, return the love. Because believe it or not, that small moment is packed with emotion. Have you ever noticed this? When your cat presses their head against you, they're not just feeling affectionate. In reality, they're trying to connect with you on a much deeper level. In that small, simple gesture, it's like they're opening a little window into their emotional world, a world that often goes unnoticed. In that moment, your cat is saying so much more than it seems. It's an expression of trust, safety, and even a kind of love that only cats know how to show. It's a silent gesture, but it's packed with meaning. And the most beautiful part, they chose you. They could be anywhere else in the house, doing their own thing, as cats often do, but instead, they decided to come to you and touch you with their head. That's more than affection. That's a clear sign of a real, meaningful bond. A lot of people still think cats are cold, distant, or too independent to show emotions. But anyone who truly lives with a cat knows they have their own unique ways of expressing love. And once we learn to recognize those signs, everything changes. That little head bump becomes a conversation, a moment of connection, a bridge between two worlds that understand each other without words. And honestly, if your cat does this often, consider yourself lucky, because behind that small gesture, they're really saying that you're part of their world, that you're their safe place, that they feel good when they're with you. It's like they're quietly saying, "Hey, I trust you. I like being here with you." So next time they do it, don't brush it off. Pet them, talk to them, show them love in return. Because those moments, no matter how small, are what strengthen the bond between you and your cat. And when we learn to listen to what cats are saying, even without words, the relationship becomes something truly special. First, let's understand the basic behavior behind this special gesture. When your cat rubs their head against you, they're not just asking for pets or being cute. What they're really doing is marking you with their scent. And in the feline world, that means a lot. It's like they're silently saying, "You're mine. I trust you." This gesture, known as headbunting, is the feline version of a hug. Just like we hug the people we love to show affection and closeness, cats have their own way of expressing the same feeling. They don't use their arms, they use their head. And more than that, they release pheromones from special scent glands located around their cheeks and forehead. These pheromones carry messages of safety, bonding, and familiarity. When your cat rubs their head against you, they're blending their scent with yours. And why is that so important? Because in the feline universe, scent is one of the strongest forms of identification. By leaving their scent on you, your cat is telling you that you're part of their social group, part of their territory, and that they feel just as comfortable with you as they do in their favorite cozy spot at home. This behavior is also deeply emotional. Only a cat who feels safe, calm, and connected to their human will do this. It's a gesture that reveals trust. They wouldn't do it with just anyone, and that makes it even more meaningful. Headbutting can happen in different moments. Sometimes, it's right when you walk in the door, as a warm greeting. Other times it's during a quiet, peaceful moment when they simply want to reinforce the bond they have with you. And then there are those times when they're subtly asking for a little attention, a little affection. Like they're saying, "Hey, I'm here, notice me." It's amazing to think that such a small, quiet gesture can carry so much meaning, isn't it? So the next time your cat gently presses their head against you, remember, that's their way of showing love, belonging, and deep trust. That's their hug, and it's a privilege to receive it. Because when a cat opens up like that, it means they truly feel at home with you. But there's more. This adorable behavior, your cat pressing their head against you, goes far beyond just a simple show of affection. When your cat does this repeatedly, consistently, they're not just being sweet, they're actually doing a kind of emotional check-in. It's their way of making sure the bond between you is still strong, stable, and mutual. It's like they're quietly asking, "You're still here with me, right? I still matter to you, don't I?" It may seem subtle, but to your cat, it means a lot. And when they get a response from you, whether it's a gentle pet, a soft word, or even just a loving glance, they feel validated, loved, and secure. This type of communication is especially important for more independent cats, those who may be a bit more reserved or who don't constantly seek out attention. When one of these cats approaches you and gently bumps their head against you, they're taking a big emotional step. It's their unique way of saying, "Even though I like my space, I still need you. I care about this bond we have." And that's the most beautiful part, because even with all the independence we admire in cats, they still find subtle ways to remind us that our presence matters to them. They may not follow you around all day or constantly meow for cuddles, but when they come over and repeat this gesture, this meaningful little head bump, they're showing in their own quiet way that they're asking for your attention, your touch, your companionship. So, if your cat has been doing this often, maybe it's the perfect time to pause for a moment, put the distractions aside, and truly connect with them. A little extra affection, a bit more presence, just a few quiet minutes together. It can make a world of difference for your cat's emotional well-being, and for yours too. After all, cats don't shout for attention. They ask in silence, through small gestures, through quiet touches. It's up to us to learn how to listen. Have you ever found yourself looking at your cat and thinking, "Why is he asking for so much attention today?" Sometimes it seems like suddenly they become more needy, more clingy, and the question arises, what's going on? It could be that your cat is missing something, maybe a deeper moment of interaction, or simply he just wants to share space with you in a more intimate way. Contrary to what many people think, cats aren't completely independent all the time. They have moments when they actively seek their human's company, and these moments can arise for many reasons. Maybe he's just wanting to feel closer to you, to be your safe haven, and the simple act of you offering affection makes all the difference in how he feels. When a cat comes over asking for more attention or pets, it's not just for a quick scratch. Sometimes he's trying to strengthen the emotional bond with you even further. He might want to have a more direct exchange with no distractions, where he feels like you're 100% there with him in that moment. This interaction is not just physical, it's also emotional. He wants to feel special, like he's the most important thing in your world at that moment. And for your cat, that's a form of affection and trust. Also, a cat's behavior can be a way for him to seek relief from some discomfort, whether physical or emotional. Maybe he's feeling anxious, insecure, or even just craving more attention due to recent changes in the environment or routine. Cats are very sensitive to any shifts, and if they notice something's different, they may try to get closer to their human to emotionally reconnect and restore balance. Don't forget that. Your cat might also be asking for affection simply because he's in social mode. Some cats, like some people, are more sociable and love being around the ones they care about, feeling the energy of those around them. It could just be the desire to be near you, without any rush, no agenda, just sharing the same space in a calm, relaxed way. So if your cat has been getting closer than usual, asking for more attention, take the time to give him the affection he's seeking. Not only does it strengthen the bond between you, but it also ensures he feels secure, loved, and emotionally fulfilled. And at the end of the day, who doesn't like a little extra love and affection, right? Now, the big question. What should you do when you notice this? The first and most important step is don't ignore your cat's request. It might seem like a simple task, but often, with the hustle and bustle of daily life, we end up overlooking these subtle signs. However, ignoring your cat's request can prevent you from strengthening the bond between you, and worse, it might lead to unwanted behaviors. Cats, no matter how independent they seem, are very sensitive and know when they're being ignored. Contrary to what many people think, they are not indifferent to being neglected. They have a very particular way of showing that they feel overlooked, and it can manifest in a little feline revolt. After all, if you're not giving them the attention they expect, they'll find other ways to get your attention. And when this happens, what started as a simple request for affection can turn into something more intense. If your cat starts meowing excessively or tries to get your attention in a more insistent way, it could be a sign that they're feeling frustrated from not being noticed. In many cases, they might even try to correct that frustration in ways we don't appreciate, like scratching furniture, jumping on places they shouldn't, or even knocking things over, just to make sure they are heard. These behaviors are often a response to their emotional needs not being met. It's also important to understand that cats are extremely intelligent creatures. They observe your behaviors, and over time, learn what works and what doesn't. For example, if you ignore their request, they might start to adopt more intense or even manipulative behaviors to make sure you react. They know that if they do something more extreme, like scratching or meowing nonstop, you'll feel pressured to respond. So when your cat approaches you asking for more affection, more attention, it's important not only to give them the response they're seeking, but also to recognize that this is part of their communication process. They're telling you they need something. And by responding in a caring and attentive way, You're not only meeting your cat's emotional needs, but also creating an environment of trust and harmony between you. By paying attention to your cat, you prevent them from feeling frustrated and consequently prevent unwanted behaviors. Affection, attention, and presence are ways to tell your cat that you're there for them, that you see what they need. Remember, no matter how independent a cat may be, they still rely on you to feel safe, loved, and understood. So, how about taking a break from your routine and immersing yourself in these moments of affection and connection? Try returning the gesture by massaging your cat's head, or if they're lying next to you, offering a gentle pet on their back. You know, cats are amazing creatures, and believe me, they remember the moments they share with you. They are more sensitive than we think, and when you return that affection, they feel even closer to you. Another interesting thing is that when cats rub their heads on you, they are, in a way, trying to help you relax too. It's like a positive energy exchange. They know your touch is comforting, and by doing this, they are, in some way, trying to share that peace and tranquility with you. So, the next time your cat comes to you and rubs their head, feel grateful for that gesture. It's a gift from nature, a unique moment that's worth cherishing. I want to hear from you. Have you noticed your cat making this gesture? How do they react when you return the affection? Leave a comment below, sharing your experiences, because I love hearing more about your relationships with your cats. And if you're loving this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, as it really helps the channel grow and bring more great content like this. To wrap up, I want to leave a thought with you. Maybe your cat doesn't need much to be happy, but they do need you. And this simple head rub is just a way for them to tell you how important you are to them. So take advantage of these moments because affection strengthens any relationship, whether between humans or between a human and their cat. Let's value what they communicate to us through their most subtle gestures. If you truly love your cat, make the most of every second of connection and return the affection they're asking for. If you liked the video, you know what to do, right? Subscribe to the channel, hit the bell to not miss anything, and share it with your friends who are also cat lovers. See you next time, everyone, and may the connection between you and your feline grow stronger each day.